Yeah. Jason Van Dyke, Laquan McDonald. There was a shooting a couple of years ago in Chicago. Young black man was running down the street. He was smoking wet. And I'm just going this pure disclosure. He was smoking PCP, and I think he had a knife in his hand. And there was a recording of the shooting, and Van Dyke shot him 17 times. It was ridiculous. It was cold-blooded murder. And
he was unarmed?
No, the dude had a knife on him, but Van Dyke shot him like Van Dyke just got out the vehicle and started shooting. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it was just like that, So he got fired, and he ended up serving. The judge, they gave him 6 years, and they're saying he can get out in three years.
Slap on the wrist, huh?
Slap on the wrist, man. Slap on the wrist. Because it's a shame, but all that stuff adds up. If they do autopsy and they see you're on PCP and stuff like that, and PCP is a nasty drug, man. It makes you do. I seen it make people run out the street butt naked. That's what we used to call it out in Dub C. Them cats was out there on that butt naked during one summer. Negroes was just running up and down the street butt naked, man. It was just wild, jumping out the windows. It was crazy, man. It was just. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, I don't want none of that shit. Keep that stuff away from me. But in a court, man, I don't know. I thought the judge the sentence was kind of lenient. I think Van Dyke, he wanted to kill. A lot of people, I have respect for police officers. Some people join the police just to kill people, just to get a legal kill. You know what I mean? I don't know, gets their nuts off or something. I don't know. But it seemed like to me that's what it was with Van Dyke.
Yeah. Seems like a very open and closed shut case with the usual ending where the white man walks. What can you do? What can you do?
What we could do is stop smoking wet and stop running around the street acting crazy, man. You know what I mean? If we don't put ourselves in that position, then you don't have to worry about these so-so cops out there. You know what I'm saying? We keep putting ourselves in the position, and then when something happened, we act all surprised and whatever. I'm like, man, that's what do you think they train for? That's what they train to do.
Are you victim blaming?
Oh, come on, man.
That sounds like victim blaming, Uncle Hotep.
Hey, man. Rest in peace, Laquan. If victim blaming would have kept him out of the street that night, then, hey, sign me up, man. Sign me up.
Yeah, I teach my sons that it's really easy to die, and it's really easy to get locked up. It don't take much to end up in jail or locked up. As a man, I never really frame it as a black man. I always frame it as just being a man, because it's a huge difference between a man and a woman when it comes to the justice system and how sentences and cases are handed out. So I always let them know, you always have to move, under the control of your higher self, I guess you could say. You always want to be, making smart decisions. Just being around the wrong crowd and how you messed up, go down for somebody else's crime sometimes. So I tell my kids stories of the times I got arrested and whatnot, just so they can see how easy it is. Yeah. But, just as easy as it is to go to jail, it is to get popped by one of these cops, because some of them are racist, some of them want to kill people, and the rest of them are scared.
Yeah. Scared dog. You don't want to mess with them.
I think the scared ones are probably the most dangerous.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is a scared person with possession of a firearm.
Yeah, man. Keep them away from me, man. and we should be putting ourselves far away from them. You know, not seeking confrontation with the police. If you ask me.
Yeah, this white girl gonna say on my Twitter this week. I want to say it was yesterday. We were talking about the Covington students, which we're going to talk about in a few. But she said something like, you know, you claim you're pro-gun, but these white folks out here wouldn't hesitate to shoot you if it came down to it. So I told her about the 1876 Hamburg massacre in South Carolina, where the Democrats slaughtered black people, and had it not been for possession of firearms, more black people would have died. So I say that to say this. For the black people that are for gun control, as you will see when we talk about Venezuela, you are setting yourself up for demise. And when we see people killing us, like this police officer killed that man, and we want to volunteer our guns, or basically saying the only people that are allowed to have guns are people like the dudes that killed McDonald.
It don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no goddamn sense to me.